Hey y'all, I'm Val with Our Forever Farm. We are having fun in my daughter's kitchen today. And here's just a glimpse of the ingredients we're going to be using. You are going to want to make this soup. It is delicious.
Hey y'all, I'm Alyssa and I am Sweet Hunter and Valerie's favorite grandchild. And I am going to make some Copycat Panera bread, broccoli and cheddar soup. Today we're cooking for the whole family, and so we're going to be quadrupling this recipe. So don't listen to any of the measurements I'm doing. The recipe will be in the description box for the correct amounts. So first, we're going to melt the butter over medium to high heat in our saucepan. And you'll hear a little racket in the background. It's a little munchkin that's with us today, Hudson.
Hey y'all, I just got home from school.
So when you're craving Panera bread soup and it's too cold to go anywhere, try a Copycat recipe. It's great.
So my butter is melted, and so now I'm gonna add my onions and I'm gonna let them saute or cook down some into the butter, and they'll cook. So if you don't like onions, like Sweet Hunter, my pops, he doesn't like onions, but he'll never know they're in here because they'll shrivel up into the soup.
And did you chop those, Alyssa?
Yes, we chopped these.
Okay.
We used a purple onion, but
Yeah.
you can use any kind of onion.
Right.
So I'm gonna just dump these into there. And I'm gonna let it cook or until they're golden brown, usually for about 3 to 4 minutes.
Like your plate there.
Thanks. So we're doing a lot today. So we found these at Walmart. They're already peeled, and so now we're just mincing the garlic because that's going to go in after the onions have turned brown. And Granny's mincing those for me because she's a lot safer with knives. No. She's had more experience than me with knives.
Actually, we don't have a good knife here at this kitchen, so it's kind of hard. So I'm just kind of chopping it up, and then we'll go over it with a bigger knife to mince it up. So in the single recipe, do you remember how many garlic cloves we'll use?
It would be between 2 and 4, depending on the size.
And we're doing how many?
We're doing 8 to 12.
Because of our big family. So. Ooh, it smells good.
They're not looking golden yet. Still got some time. The onions are turning a little bit golden, turning the butter golden.
Will you bring me that garlic, please? Yes. Here you go.
Okay, so we're gonna add the garlic in there. And so the garlic will burn, so we gotta be careful with that. Granny chopped it up or minced it up as much as she could. So,
Want me to throw this away?
yes please, thank you. So we're just gonna let it saute and just watch it because we don't want it to burn. Can you bring me that flour, please?
Yeah, here you go. Want me to dump it in?
Yes, please. So we're making a roux now, and just like you would do with gravy. So will you give me a whisk out of that first? No, the first one. Down below. You see a whisk? Little silver piece. We're waiting for this to get golden brown and thickened. So while this thickens, we're gonna go ahead and add our chicken broth. You can also add vegetable broth as well instead of the chicken, but today we're gonna use the chicken broth. And when you pour it in, be very careful because it will splatter.
I love to teach all my grandchildren how to cook. Miss Alyssa here, she's been cooking since she was 3 years old.
Now we're gonna add broccoli. So we bought this from Walmart and it comes just like this in the produce. So it comes in this big, but we don't like the stalk. So we cut them into the florets. And so we're gonna start adding those into the soup.
You might want to show it to them, how we cut it out. Yeah. But have to be very careful. I'll help you. We're just going to drop it into the broth. It takes two of us. It takes a village with us, don't it?
It does.
I think that'll be plenty, don't you?
I think it's plenty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next, we're gonna add the carrots right after the broccoli. It asks for half of a carrot. We did it the easy way, and we bought the shredded carrots in the produce, but they are still fresh. And I am quadrupling it. This thing's about to be really full.
That's really good, Alyssa.
Now that I've got the carrots and the broccoli simmering, we're now gonna add the seasonings. So I'm gonna add the pepper, the salt, and the paprika.
I remember when Alyssa was so little and I was just teaching her and I had to stand right over her. I don't have to do that now. She can follow a recipe just great. The first thing I ever taught her was how to make cornbread, and she still does it to this day. She's a good cook. Several of my grandchildren have followed in my footsteps and love to cook. They cook a lot of things that I never thought about cooking. I'm so proud of them.
Now I'm gonna mix it up. So we've got the broccoli, carrots, and the seasoning added. So now we're gonna turn it to low to medium heat, and we're gonna let it come to a boil and then let it simmer for 15 minutes until the carrots and the broccoli are done.
So after you bring it to a hard boil and you know the broccoli and the carrots are done, then you turn it on low and simmer it.
So we're gonna pour the half and half into the mixture. So it's been simmering for a good while, about 15 minutes. So now we're gonna put half and half in there. Hudson, do you mind holding it over the pot for me?
And hold it tight, baby.
Okay, we're gonna go down just. Let me get started. Hold. You got it? I'm gonna let it go. Okay. Okay.
Now remember, we are adding more because we're making a bigger quantity. The original recipe will be in the description box.
Thank you, honey. Now we're gonna add the cheese.
So you can see right here the thickness of the soup. That's what the flour did.
And I have let it boil for about 15 minutes. It looks so creamy and so good.
Smells good too.
Now I'm gonna mix that up.
Now you can grate your own cheese, but we chose to do it the easy way today. We bought everything convenience. That looks so good, Alyssa. Look how creamy
Look,
that
it's
is.
already really cheesy.
Yeah.
It looks delicious.
It does.
So we had so much fun cooking today, and this is delicious. I'll go ahead and tell you, you want to make this soup. It's so good. What we did is we just told the whole family, this will be in to-go containers for you. Come and get it. Pick it up. Take it home. Enjoy. And they did. It was delicious.
Broccoli and cheese soup.
Y'all
go cook something.